Let me update you on what's being called Winter Storm Nemo and the city's preparations for it. The current forecast from the National Weather Service. Now, keep in mind, these are forecasts. This is a reasonably unpredictable storm. It could turn further northeast or it could stall and give us more precipitation. Right now, as you know, outside it is all rain. There really isn't any snow. Even when you look at the grass, it's pretty clean. But the heavy snow is supposed to come in later on. The National Weather Service says that this morning the snow started. It started to snow, turned to rain, back to snow this afternoon. Likely to fall in a fast and heavy rate, their words, during much of the evening and overnight period, with the heaviest snow expected to begin between 3 and 7 p.m. tonight. And by the time the storm passes early Saturday afternoon, we're expecting to have accumulations of 10 to 14 inches across the 5 boroughs based on the latest National Weather Service, and higher local accommodations are possible. Now, all of that could change. The storm could move much further east faster, and we could have an awful lot less snow, which would be great. But we've got to prepare for the worst case, and this is what the National Weather Service says is the worst case. As widely reported, the storm is resulting from the merging of two low-pressure systems, one approaching from the west, the Chicago area, and one coming up the Atlantic coast from the North Carolina area. And largely because of the coastal northeaster, we'll see sustained winds of 10 to 30 miles an hour, gusts up to 40 or 50 miles an hour. And this combination of snow and high winds and the reduced visibility are hazards for travel. And it's why we remain under a blizzard warning through 1 p.m. on Saturday. As New Yorkers know all too well, high winds can also disrupt electrical service in neighborhoods with overhead lines as trees topple down or branches shear off trees and do serious damage. Let me just remind you, if you have a tree come down and there's a power line down, don't go near it. Don't touch it. Pick up the phone, call 311, and they'll tell you what to do, and we'll get a professional crew there to remove it. The power lines are dangerous, and every time we have a storm like this, or many times, we do have tragedies occur. A final potentially hazardous element of this storm is some coastal flooding. It is likely to happen during high tide, which will wash up at the Bowery shortly after 7 p.m. and along the Long Island Sound shores of northern Queens and the Bronx several hours later.